act like I'm attacking your business because you're black or I dislike you or nothing like that. But to see Miss Pugh do all that hard work for her pens and to see you as her friend selling pens, especially when you know what she's using the money for, I found that kind of fucked up. And y'all two are friends.
But Blaze,
oh my goodness.
Okay, so you think I have different rules than Pew supposed to have? Because that's what it sounded like.
No,
You're giving me
all right, so
hold on,
again,
let me finish.
you're not letting me finish though.
Let me finish because
I
I'm
can't
just
even
going off
finish.
of what you just said.
But I didn't even finish.
You're telling me, you ain't got to. You telling me that I'm supposed to give consideration and not do something in my business because she had plans to do it in her business. And also, I never should have done something in my business because she was doing it in her business to raise money to send her child to school. Did I get that right or did I get it wrong?
You got it wrong. So, to me, like I said, I don't know what her business plans were. Was she selling shirts? I don't know. Maybe she wasn't. I don't know. I'm not her, right? But after you then threw her all under the bus as your friend, all bets are off. You threw her under the bus over this, not me. I had nothing to do with it. You got mad about my opinion.
You threw her under the bus when you started that mess with Kappa.
What?
You threw her and her business under the bus. That was the first bloom bloom. That was the first bloom bloom.
What do you mean?
You can't blame that on nobody but her.
Wait. What do you mean? How did I throw her under? I'm sorry. God, everybody's over talking me today. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not always over talking because I don't never let you up anyway. But if the people's in your camp do that to you, then you have to take that up with them because
I said everybody's over talking me today. That's all.
So I guess I just don't understand your train of thought because you telling me that I should have done something, but it does not apply to her.
It does apply to her. I just said that. It does apply to her, but it doesn't apply to her because you already threw her under the bus. All bets is off then. And again, I didn't throw her under the bus with you and Kappa. I said Kappa wasn't there. None of her llamas were there. Nobody was there to support her. When she supports
throwing her and her business under the bus.
What is wrong with you? Nobody was there to support her. I'm supposed to be the ops, and I was there to support her. None of Kappa's llamas, nobody. But they care about their friends and everything like that so much. This woman supports everybody on this app. I've seen it. Nobody was there. Only person I gave a pass was you because you were on vacation. So I said something about it. Unbeknownst to her. It's my opinion. Y'all should not be penalizing her for how I feel. Y'all look silly doing this because that woman really cared about you. This is sad. Y'all are sad. I can't. I don't know what reality y'all live in half the time. Are we done? Or do you have any more questions? Somebody said you wanted me.
No, you said
I'm out
people
through
not
today.
letting
I'm
you
tired.
talk.
This not really.
I'm trying to let you talk. You said people ain't been letting you talk all day. They said you've been on the tour all day long.
It don't matter how much. No matter what I say, y'all gonna nitpick it and try to find some way out of it. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to come over here and ask you a question. I'm not trying to find no way
out of nothing because I'm not in nothing. So I don't have to find my way out of anything.
Man,
I'm just trying to because
it's just a bad look for you. For me, it's a bad look for you because that
it ain't a bad look for me because I'm doing well. It's not a bad look.
All right,
me.
You can still be doing well and have a bad look. Like, come on, Petty. Like, I know you got sense. You can think. You can read between the lines. All of that.
And you come on. That's why I'm trying to ask you, where are you getting these things from? That you
your own friends are saying this about you behind your back.
then
Petty pushers are
baby, number
saying
one,
this.
I don't got no
Oh my
friends.
God.
I done said that I don't
All
know
right,
how many
you ain't got
times.
friends. Oh
I
my
don't got
God.
no
This is
friends
stupid.
on here. So
Obviously,
stop saying that.
obviously,
I don't
obviously,
have no friends.
obviously.
Number two, okay, you act like that's a bad thing. Look at what your friends is doing to you.
I didn't say it was a bad thing at all. I need y'all to get out of y'all feelings, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all today.
I'm not in my feelings. I'm just trying to
You up at
understand
12 o'clock at night
where
on the
this
live and you're
stuff
not in your
came
feelings?
from.
You don't never be on live this late. You up at 12 at night and you in your
Yes,
feelings.
I do.
You don't rarely be up this late. Like at all.
Yes, why do y'all think y'all know my
I'm
schedule
not
like
saying
that?
that. Oh my
Y'all
God.
be
Oh,
waiting
this
on
is
9
ridiculous.
o'clock for me to go to
Is there
sleep.
anything
ain't it?
else you need from me, Petty? Is there
Y'all be
anything
waiting on me
else?
to go. Yeah, because you still ain't cleared it up. And
Clear
that's
what
that
up?
is
What do you
the
need me to clear
whole
up? So just get to what
that
you need
is
me to
the
clear up.
whole thing.
Get to what
You
you need to me to clear
started
up.
this stuff and then
No, I
nobody has
didn't.
cleared it up.
No, I
And that's
didn't.
why it keeps lingering. And then people start to asking questions, and then people start comparing notes, and then they start asking more questions because nobody will clear stuff up.
Okay, let's get to the clearing up. What do you need cleared up?
You still, okay, maybe you feel like you cleared up where you got the notion from that I stole her business idea. Maybe what you said you feel like clears it up, but it doesn't make sense. And maybe it's not supposed to make sense to me how you came up with that and then you just ran with it.
I had
Doesn't make
one live
sense.
about it, Petty. I stopped
But I
speaking
guess
about
if
it.
it makes sense to you,
I
but that's
literally,
all it
so I
takes
see
is for
you.
one person to say one thing one time.
I mean, I still feel that way. My feelings haven't changed. I still have that opinion. But the way y'all attack that woman, that's why I won't speak on it no more, because she don't deserve that.
Who
Just for me
attacked
giving
her?
my opinion. I didn't know I had that much power.
But who attacked her?
You need to talk to her about that, not me.
No, she clearly been talking to you. So I'm
How did she
going
been clearly talking to
ask
me? I
you
barely have
because
conversations with this woman.
she talked to you.
Petty, I've talked to you
So,
more than I've talked to her.
but you know what? Let me leave that. Let me leave that alone. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Okay. If you say if you say so, I'm just
Don't
gonna.
act like we haven't talked. We had
No,
conversations
I
off
didn't
of
say
this
we
app.
haven't talked. I've already said on multiple occasions. I think
So
every time
if
that
you
we
add those
talked, I came on
conversations up,
live
I've had more
and said that
conversations
we
with you
talked.
than her. If you add those conversations up, I've had
Well,
way
somebody
longer and way
lying
more
then.
extensive conversations with you than I've had with her. My thing is like a high and by thing. We barely talk. And when the last time I had a conversation with her, she was telling me to shut up. And that's usually what our conversations is about. Me being quiet or not speaking on something.
But you do. I'm just.
No, it's not working out the way you want. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
No, no, because the thing is, you do realize that she have told people a lot of times when y'all have talked. So you coming on here saying you have barely talked to her.
Yes,
When
I
she's
have gone
told
periods
people
without times of talking to her.
something
Yes,
different so you can see how that don't line up. You saying one thing, she say something else. So who we supposed
but
to
I've
believe?
still had more conversations. I didn't say I don't talk to her. I don't talk to her often. We don't have extensive conversations. We definitely don't sit there and talk about you. We don't sit there and talk about you stealing her business or anything like that. She tells me to be quiet about that. That's what I'm saying.
So obviously you already
I don't know
was
what's
talking
going on
about
behind
it.
the scenes of what's being said.
If you have to tell somebody to be quiet about talking about something, that means you was already talking about it.
No, that does
for
not
her
mean that.
for
That's
her to tell
absolutely does
you
not mean that
to
at all.
not
You
say
reaching.
yes, it does.
No, you
That
are
is just
reaching.
like
You
if
are
I
reaching.
come in, you
She
just
saw
came
my
into the live.
live and told
No,
me
I'm
to
not.
stop talking
If
about it.
you
She
just
don't feel
came
that
into
way.
the
She never
live
said she felt that way to me.
and I say, don't talk about don't talk about Tommy. We just gonna say Tommy because we don't know nobody named Tommy. Don't talk about Tommy. That means Tommy was already being talked about in order for me to tell you not to talk about
You're
Tommy.
reaching. You're so reaching. It's
How do
just
you
so bad. You want
how
that.
do
You
you
want
not
this to be
see
true
that?
so bad, but you did your friend
No,
wrong. That's
because
all
I'm
it is to
asking
it. You
if I
did your
want
friend
something
wrong.
to be something,
No,
I
you
would have
did your
already said
friend
it. If
wrong.
I
Let it
wanted
go,
something
Petty.
to
Stop trying to
be
blame
something,
me.
number one, I don't
You
have
cannot
no
blame me on this one.
friends.
This is your fault. This is your
I don't
fault.
have no friends.
I don't
If I
care. I do not
wanted
care,
to
Petty.
run
You trying
with
to
a
blame me for fucking up
narrative,
whatever relationship
why
you had
would
with Miss
I
Pugh.
tell
That's what
them
you're
to come
doing.
and get you so I
Oh
can
my
ask
God, this is annoying,
questions?
bro. Y'all try to blame
That don't
everything
even
on
make
me.
no sense.
Everything is Blaine's fault. It's not. You did this.
That don't even make
Period.
no.
Don't
That
blame
don't.
her. Blame
Wait a minute.
yourself.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Let me ask you this question. So what did I do?
You stole her business, in my opinion, and you blew this all way out of proportion. That's it. You threw away whatever relationship, friendship, non-friendship it is. That's your fault. So I don't know what to
You
tell
still
you.
going with it? You still
Listen, it's
gonna
my
go with it?
opinion. If you don't like my opinion, you don't have to agree with it. What's wrong with that? Get over it. Like, Petty, this is like some childish shit. I ain't never seen
But
somebody
listen, if
so.
you give me about 3 more days, then my adult ADHD gonna kick in, just like with everything else. Just give me about
I
about
don't know.
3 more
I guess if that's the way you feel. I don't even know what to say right there. I was just talking. But anything
That
else,
is just
Petty?
crazy to me that I stole somebody's idea that never
Let me
told
ask
me
you a
their
question
idea.
then. Let me ask you a question then, just so we can get some clarity. You never talked to her about her pens? You never talked about anything she was selling?
No.
Never.
Tell
Nothing.
her to show you the text message that I sent
Why do
her.
I gotta tell her that? I don't really care. I was just asking a question. So I just want to be clear that you never talked to her. Damn.
No.
Nothing
She was
about
not
nothing,
one of the
none of her
people that I
merchandise.
consulted with when I decided to do pens. She was not in that circle.
So you came to
She
you did
wasn't
say
in
that. I
that
remember
circle.
you saying that.
I did not
You came to her
send a
first.
sample to her.
Let me ask you a question. You did say that. I remember you said that on her live that you came to her and told you were selling pens. When did you do that?
After I found out, she did a video. It came across my FYP of a picture of a pen. Immediately, I went to her and said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know I've been working on pens for the past couple of weeks, but I haven't said anything to anybody yet. I just wanted to give you a heads up." She said, "Okay."
Petty, I didn't ask you
She
that. I
didn't
said
say.
when.
We already
When
talked
did you
about
tell
it.
her
You
that?
don't remember we had a conversation?
Petty, when? What date was that? Was this after your cruise or before?
Hold on. Let me go back and find it. Hold on.
This is why you were on your cruise? You talking? Oh my God, bro. I swear, some of y'all are the fakest people. You were just literally in Miss Pugh comment section, siding with her. And now you over here. Bro, I can't. You were just literally in her comment section taking up for Miss Pugh. Now you in Petty comment section? Come on, Javon. Get your life together, bro.
Let's see.
So
Monday, May 29th. Hey girl, I saw your launch video last night. Just a heads up, I've been working on beaded pins, keychains, etc. for about 3 weeks. I was waiting to post them when I got back. She says, thank you for the heads up. Smiley face, laughing emoji.
Wow. So you sent her on May 29th. She launched her business on June 1st. So you gave her a couple days notice.
I
Wow.
can't control when I find out about something.
You just sit.
I cannot
Lord,
control when I find out about something and I
that's
immediately
wow.
went to
That
her.
is absolutely
And
okay.
again,
That's all I asked.
does
That's
it
all I wanted to
say,
know. That's all I
does
wanted
it
to know.
say, remember we talked about that? I already told you.
Talked
Do you
about what?
remember we talked about that in your live when I promoted my business? It says none of that. It says thank you for the heads up.
Okay.
Meaning we've had no conversation. She never talked about it on my live. That means
I get
I
it.
had no idea.
So you
therefore
told
I
her
can't
right 3 days
steal
before her
something.
launch. That's wild
That's
to me.
when I found out.
That's like I said, that's still wild to me. That's wild.
That is right. He want to be right so bad. I can't tell you something
What is
that
right
I
about right
don't
about what?
know about.
Right about what?
Like, I can't tell you on May the 1st if I don't know on May the 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not in my control when you launch your business. I
Okay.
can only tell you when I found out. And if you still decided to do it after that, that's her prerogative. That's her business. She makes those decisions,
I guess.
as well as I do with mine.
Okay.
I still decided to do what I had already been planning for weeks. Because that's my business, what I had planned for my business. So that's what I'm going to do with my business. It has nothing to do with her. If I stopped doing something just because somebody else was doing it, I wouldn't be able to do anything, because none of this is our original ideas. I didn't come up with beatable pens. She didn't come up with beatable pens.
Wow.
Neither one of us is our original idea.
Okay, Betty. I don't.
So
Whatever
I
helps
didn't
you
steal
sleep
it
better.
from
I
her,
really don't care
and
at the
she
end of the
didn't
day.
Baby, I sleep good every night. You know,
But
I take
you got me
medication.
over here questioning me at like 12 o'clock at night over this. I don't really care.
So
I
I
don't
be
really don't.
sleeping good. I get about a good
I
6
know,
hours
Patty.
when I
Come
take
on,
my
man. I know
medication.
you don't like me and all, but like, let's get to let's bring this in for a landing, okay? Let's do that.
I mean, you can go.
Is there anything else you need? I don't need nothing else from you, right?
You can go.
Don't be mad next time. Just stop doing your friends like that and stealing their ideas, okay?
If I get some friends, I think about it.
I hope you don't, because you like to steal your friends and family ideas. That's not cool.
Ooh, baby, I steal the drawers off your ass if you let me. Oh, baby, let me put my hand down. Let me get this thing off of her. Baby. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Baby, he want to be right. Yeah, I steal the drawers right off your ass if you let me. If you turn your bike, I got you. I steal them clean off you. Baby, he want to be right so bad. He want to be right so bad. Right, be assed out because I done stole your drawers. Baby, so even when I show you, I told her, and she responded with thank you for letting me know. not know, well, girl, you know, I already had told you in your live, I had already said that I was doing pins. Or you remember the other day when we talked on the phone and I had told you, or remember that day I had text you and I had asked you about such and such, such and such. She didn't say none of that. That lets you know that she knew that I didn't know. That lets you know that she knew that I didn't know. Right, even after the receipt, which they love to say, where the receipt? Show me the proof. I just showed you the proof that I didn't steal her idea. And when I found out about it, I reached out to her. And you still say I stole her idea. And the fact still remains that you came on live and said that you got the blessing to talk about it. Now you're saying you got the blessing from Polisa and your group chat to talk about something that don't got nothing to do with them or you. But all in all, she didn't clear none of the shit up. So let's just be clear. Let's just be clear. What Blaze can say whatever he want to say. He can think whatever he want to think. But at the end of the day, if we have a relationship, and you know my business is important to me, and you let somebody that you talk to lie, you know it's a lie because you're involved. You know it's a lie. And you don't speak up to correct it publicly, there's an issue there. Because nobody else has had any problem ever in correcting Blaze publicly, cussing him out, dogging him out publicly. But now, your friend, as he like to keep saying, this man attacks your friend in regards to your business, and you don't say anything. That is a problem. That is what I have a problem with. Okay? It's not about the business. I don't know if he pumped her head up, whatever. I'm going to leave that between them. He say they don't have no meaningful conversations with his stupid ass. They don't have no meaningful conversations, but they talk. He's had more in-depth conversation with me than he's had with her. But you said something different earlier. You said you've had more conversations with me than you have with her. We know that's a lie because she told us. Now all of a sudden it's just, I've had more meaningful conversation. Hey, Skeet, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Now it's who trying to get into my Facebook account? Y'all stop. Now it turned into I've had more meaningful conversations with you than with her. How did he get into the Zoom? She had the Zoom and she invited him in. I wasn't there. But you can't get in unless you are let in. And for the record, I don't have nobody blocked. I didn't even block nobody from Zoom. So if anybody wanted to get in that had the proper access, you could have got in. Let the record show. I was there. She invited him 30 minutes after we started. My thing is, you're not going to sit up here and bash my business in hopes of sending business somewhere else. But the fact of the matter is the somewhere else should have spoke up and said, y'all, let me tell you, Petty had already told me she was doing pens when she found out. Right, she had already said she was having a surprise guest because she had said originally that it was Polisa, right? So that was already planned. It wasn't no she invited him in 30 minutes after y'all had got started. That was already planned because she had already told us she was having a special guest, and she said the special guest was Polisa. And I remember saying, well, you can count me out because I don't feel like hearing all that hollering. I don't feel like all of that. Stop. I don't feel like all of that. So you can count me out. I'm not going to be there. Okay? But anywho, you're not going to down talk my business in hopes of sending business somewhere else. And you're not going to also know the truth and not speak up. Because I'm trying to figure out how he keeps saying, well, that's supposed to be your friend and she's done this and she's done that and you should have not done it because you knew she was doing it and you knew the reason why. But Blaze, you don't remember my daughter started college Wednesday? I just kicked out over $3,100. I looked at her account today. $3,100. So I'm supposed to not do something to make sure my baby go to college because she doing something so that her baby can go to college. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So I'm not supposed to sell pens because she sell pens, but she can sell soap, lashes, a subscription bag. She can sell all those things, even though I've been selling them since October. So now I didn't say I made $3,100 off pens. I said that's how much money I've had to pay. So I got certain rules I gotta follow. Is it because I have a bigger following than her? Is that what it is? Because I figure out how I have different rules in your feeble mind. If y'all don't stop fighting, I'm gonna separate y'all again. I got different rules than she do. Like that's not right and that's not fair. So I'm supposed to be a friend to her, but she not supposed to be a friend to me. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So when somebody talking shit about my business, she not supposed to clear it up. But when somebody talking shit about her, I'm expected to go in and have her back and defend her, whether she there or not. Okay, I think I see how this works now. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. I don't have no issue because it is what it is and it ain't what it ain't. Somebody that I thought I had a relationship with, let somebody that they have a relationship with talk shit about my business and tell the public that I stole her business idea and caused her not to get the money to send her son to school. She never once spoke up on my behalf. She never once told anybody live publicly where the stuff was spread. She never once said that it wasn't true. Then she got on live and cried. And still never cleared it up on my live. Then she got on live and cried again and said she didn't get the money she needed. Now her son don't want to go to school in the summer because people is talking about his mama business. Again, that ties back to me, that I had something to do with her son not going to school. And y'all know how I feel about the kids. And she never cleared it up. She never told the truth. How many of y'all heard her say, Blaze lying, y'all. She didn't steal my idea. She didn't even know. Raise your hand in the comments if you heard her say that. Raise your hand in the comments if you saw her show the screenshot where I told her that I just saw your post about a pen. I've been working on them for a couple of weeks now. How many of you saw the screenshot before that didn't come from me? You saw what? You been on Laundry Talk? Baby, they got every kind of talk it is. So, again, she keeps saying people got her phone number. She never even called me. She never said, Petty, look, I don't know what Blaze got going on. I don't know what he talking about. She never called me. She never texted me. She never did anything. But she called and texted me about everything else. To this day. Okay, after I had the Zoom that I had, which she was in, she admitted she was in the Zoom where I laid everything out on the table. She was never blocked. She's still not blocked. She admitted she was in the live and she listened to everything that was said. After she got on her live and talked junk about the Zoom, she sent me a long, drawn-out text message. I still have not read it. And I just text her back and I said, don't do that. I'm not reading that shit. And the reason that I sent that to her and that I still to this day have not read that text message is because you had a whole week to talk to me. You even came on my live and cried. You had a whole week to talk to me. You were still in communication with me.